lovers, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more Madden 20, the final regular season game of the year.
Can McCaffrey do it again? It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in at 15-0, one win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
The thing I like most about Derek Carr's game is not just the right arm and his touch and his ability to find receivers. I think it's his calmness, and I think that transmits itself very well to the rest of the team. They feed off of that, and they go out and play with confidence. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time.
Come on.
Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Le'Veon Bell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Partner, do we still count this as the holiday season?
A little bit of a gray area, but I think you can.
Okay, well, we just passed it, right? Well, the gifts keep coming to our guy, don't they?
They do. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Green. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, when A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs and makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Carr now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. This is Bell. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And
Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. Defensively, here are the starters for New England. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Second and 5 now. Carr, the throw taken in by Sims. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to drive.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 56 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
Yeah, I feel a little bad here because we missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone before we had a chance to even say anything. But let's keep an eye on these wideouts. QB already has 1 touchdown pass. You know he's looking for a few more before this one's over. Those wideouts will get plenty of opportunities to try and score again.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Brandon, my man, just 1 sentence for that one.
Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From midfield, here's Carr. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. That's complete. It's Bell. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down, and that's complete to Croft. And all the way inside the 15.
Ay, Dios mío, throw is so open.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And now the ball's out.
Oh, that's bullshit.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Carr. Powell on the catch. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got it. Touchdown,
He was out.
Dolphins. Tyler Croft, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
1st and goal. Forget running the
Good
football.
angle,
Forget
dipshit.
establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a
Carr's pass complete to Tyler Croft. Touchdown, Miami. Jake Elliott on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that's complete. It's Green here. And now running right through it.
See ya.
There goes Green. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Green with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So funny.
Michael Bannon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that
You
sack
suck.
finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Carr.
Fuck out of here.
Jeffrey complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
18 big yards on that one and a New England 1st down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
And got his man complete.
Let's go, baby.
coming up at halftime. We'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. And with that last play,
did you say pro or all pro? Your mic is quiet. I said all pro.
Almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference. And somehow
you fucker.
I'm so confused. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll make it third down. Now it's Mahomes again.
Shit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play.
Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And Jeffrey's got it. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr again. This will be caught by Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, it's Carr. This is bound.
The hell did you stop running for?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Carr will come up here with a first and 10.
They're not going to do it.
And he's hit
They're
all
not going to have
5
enough
of his
time.
pass
Well,
attempts on this
you're an
drive
idiot.
so far. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Ah, come on, you had that.
Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That didn't work out.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball.
Come on, fucking block.
And it's 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down. From the 39, Mahomes, slant route, caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. And how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was a Super Bowl MVP last season. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Trade for
The first
Q
down run got 5.
Nelson.
Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got Green. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely...
Here's the record.
Caught for a Patriot touchdown. A.J. Green with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Point after, right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 31, Carr over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. On first down, Bell.
What the hell?
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Bell. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now,
Wrong way.
They would
Damn
happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Green, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
That time, a 6-play drive. And it ends with a New England touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Antoine Bethea, the leading tackler among NFL safeties last year, in on the tackle again there. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, D.
From the 29, Carr, and a grab by Croft. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 3. Carr. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point.
Damn it.
And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing his car on third down. And that's complete to Jeffrey.
Oh, my God.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Carr now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr, that's complete.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
Bell.
Damn it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it winds up in 6
yeah,
points for the
my
Dolphins.
defense is not that great.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh my God! Oh no! No good! See you later!
Pass to 20.
Booty!
England Patriots touchdown. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their
I couldn't
lead.
get a kickoff return over like 25 yards, but in the last 2 games I returned 2 of them for TDs.
Really jump up in a big
Booty.
way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
There's
Just
Gino.
think of what it's like
Shit.
now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Carr.
That's, oh wow.
That will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect
come on.
more passes like that
Come on.
downfield. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory.
Oh, you fucker. Gino Atkins, you fucker.
It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Carr now to throw. A screen to Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh, picked off!
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this
I've gotten a pick off in like fucking 3 or 4 games now, too, so that's cool.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
No, stupid.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. McCaffrey following the penalty.
Damn it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey. Room here to run.
That's not a touchdown, you shitting me?
21 yards and a 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Christian McCaffrey taking it in. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Come on.
They'll run it with Bell.
Come on.
There's some space here. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st down, Carr. Powell on the catch. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr goes underneath for Bell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Caught here by Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw again on second
Oh,
down.
come on, man. Pick that shit up.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Carr now on first down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Then
You're not going to have enough time. I win, fool.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
Undefeated Patriots. Hopefully they don't blow it in the Super Bowl again.
Gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finished a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And
Booty.
now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl.
Booty, 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 rocket everywhere. I'm pretty good with the rest, so. Christian McCaffrey. Elusive back. Michael Bennett. Run stopper.
Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey,
16 and ho, yeah. What's up, player?
check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your fifth.
All right, let's see who's going to the playoffs.
Round it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I blame she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, big numbers.
Playoff schedule. The Bills and the Browns. That is one ugly ass game. Bears at the Vikings, Jets at Titans, 49ers at the Cowboys. And they don't have that up yet. Alright, cool. Let's see who we got. Ah, the Bills. That is grody.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got.
Well, you better get like 39 sacks then in the postseason then. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Who else is in? The Cowboys and the Saints, the Jets and the Chiefs, the Vikings and the Rams. So I would rather play the Chiefs if I win. If I win this one, because playing divisional games are really fucking boring as it is. So. Resign period. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, but with that, I'm going to call it a stream there. The next one will be the divisional round of the playoffs against the Buffalo Bills. And until next time, thank you all for watching. Jim Eubank, thanks for the chat shit. Hopefully I'll see you next time. And have yourself a lovely night.